I need you to do a strong attack. Sorry, this is taking a while for me to get around going. But this idiot is not being very cooperative. Oh, you got a 3816, sweet. Need to update that on speedrun.com. I bet you can, Colin. If you're really creative about it. Also, I can't think of anything to shitpost about. Oh, okay. Please relax and lurk to your heart's content. I need a strong attack, buddy. Just one is all it'll take. Thank you. That's the one I needed. Could have been a much better time, but I'll take it. Any tips for fast killing here? Pretty much just hope and pray, other than hope for a certain attack, or rather, if he does a strong attack, you need to react to it in a certain way, which is basically to be a certain distance away from it, be 2 Cheryl's left from the closer, like be left, you know, position-wise, and then strafe into the attack as it's retracting. That's the best way I can explain it in the middle of a run. If I reset again, I'll show you what I mean. But anyway, if you do that, it'll like pull you forwards into the ground, and you'll be on the ground, and then the closer will stab you while you're on the ground, and it's really good. It's pretty fast. Good evening, mechanic. Correlation would mean nerds like Vidya and Animu, so good Vidya equals Animu avatar. Yeah, exactly. You gotta learn your correlation and causation. It's important stuff if you want to be a thinker. Why are you here, numbody? I mean, it's fine, but why? See, that's what that closer usually does. He's usually much more to the left. Six, 319. Ouch. That was stupid. If you get the first attack to be a strong attack, you're almost guaranteed at 28 or 29. Yeah. You feel bad for shitposting. Never feel bad for shitposting. But then again, I mean, yeah, you don't want to overexert yourself. Quality over quantity when it comes to shitposting, in my opinion. What's up, Alan? Yeah, everything is well. Everything is well now that I'm speedrunning Silent Hill 3. Pretty good hanger grab. I wanna... Sometime I'm gonna see if I can, like, incorporate strafing into that room to make it faster. Because I feel like it could be a lot faster. Hello? Oh, man. That's weird. The shit in a rock. Nice. Or just shit in a rock, not the... I don't know why I manipulated the camera there. It's not necessary for anything. What a stupid mistake, man. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. This is... I don't know. I don't know, man. Big man in Japan got his record like 2 days ago. It's pretty new. It's pretty fresh. And I'm not even gonna come close to it if I keep playing like I had been in this mall. Like I said though, I've got a lot of time to save on horses, so whatever happens, I should just keep going and see. Like even if I don't PB, I'm curious to see just how much time I save. What a god. My mic is in a weird position, so you've probably been hearing me breathe this whole run. Let me change it. Okay, that should be a little better. Five Nights at Freddy's is not scary. It's sexy. It's a sexy hentai game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. I never expect sex shots, which makes it into when I get it. Why did I do that? I was just screwing around with my keyboard and I hit my left and right keys like a dumbass. +3. That's not as bad as I expected, but it's still bad. Whatever. Easy time save coming later. Easy. I mean, you know, unless I screw up the horses, in which case I won't actually save any time. But the new horse strat seems pretty easy to me, or the new horse order, I guess. Like, it's... I don't know. I practiced it about 50 times and missed it like twice. What's up, Greedo? I'm sorry you missed it. I won't be getting another PB today in Cave Story because I'm going to be playing with keyboard. Today is my first day of keyboard training with Cave Story. So the runs are actually going to be terrible, and I might not even finish any. But, you know, that's how it goes. think of it another way, though. Like, if I do finish a cave story run, it'll be a PB no matter what, because I'll be using completely separate splits for keyboard. I was afraid that wouldn't work. I was a bit left. I'm not even close to getting world record in this game. Although I do hope to get it back one day. I miss being untouchable in this game. Then again, that wasn't really like... That was an illusory feeling, because at that point, like when I was in my prime, Shunpuk was the only person who played this game besides me that I was aware of. And it didn't take her long to catch up to me. And eventually beat me. So I guess it's like, now that I have competition, I'm just a literal who. This does not look too scary, TBH. No, it's not. You play as the Mother of God. She's very powerful, so nothing is scary. She has a gun and everything, and that makes one very powerful. You're always in your fucking prime. Thank you, Colin. I appreciate. Slender is the scariest game because Slender is a very thin man, and thin people trigger me. Especially when they wear suits. I don't know how I saved 3 seconds. I had good dog RNG, but I also like spurged that when I got to the door. So I lost like 2 seconds that way. You just expected less running? Nah, that's what this game is all about when you're speedrunning it. It's all about running optimally. To be fair, when you're not speedrunning this game, you're like exploring more areas, and that builds tension. Plus, to be honest, the game doesn't really ramp up in terms of like its disturbing imagery until Hilltop. Like honestly, Sewers, for example, is just really boring. Speedrun or not. Well, it's actually not boring, speedrun-wise, because it has my favorite room in the game. JBeats, there is actually somebody who's run Extreme 10 difficulty. It's on YouTube. If you just search, like, Silent Hill 3 Extreme 10 speedrun, it should come up. I've wanted to do that. I've talked about doing that for like a year, or like a year and a half actually. I just never did. Oh really, T-Dog? I didn't know that. I can save some time if I do this next room well. But I probably won't because it's hard. I almost did it well, but I didn't. Maybe did it better than in my PB though. We'll see. We'll see what my splits look like. Pretty much all those first-person horror games are jump scares. Yeah, pretty much. Amnesia's the only first-person horror game that was actually scary to me. Well, one of the... Oh my god, I forgot. Don't strafe into this room. It's stupid. It's a stupid idea. What was I saying? Yeah, Amnesia is one of the very few horror games that I actually found scary. And the only first-person one that I can think of. Although it isn't my favorite first-person horror game, that would be Fear. I like Fear a lot. I just don't find it scary. Sewers were actually really scary for me. Yeah. I don't know. The feeling of being lost, I guess, could definitely add to it. I just, I don't know. I don't really remember my first time through the sewers, like, at all. But I remember the rest of my first playthrough pretty well. I was afraid that wouldn't work. I was a bit too far left. Or I thought I was. Yeah, it pretty much is Crimson. Yeah, it goes up to Extreme X, or Extreme 10 X. What are Roman numerals? I expected to lose more than that. It's disgusting how many mistakes I'm making and not losing time. Oh my god, I just remembered something really important, but I'm not gonna say what because it's kind of irrelevant. Oh well. These things happen, like them or not. Thanks, Drake. I do a lot to upkeep my fingers, such as keep them out of dangerous machinery. Get hype for slurpers. Get hype. Oh yeah, Drake, I don't remember if you were there when they said it yesterday, and they've probably already told you today anyway, but no anime night tonight, because Octopus says work. Okay. Could someone in theory limit the game's frame rate to 15 FPS or something for optimal movement, and then speed it up to 60 with editing software? Theoretically, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, the community wouldn't allow that. Like, I mean, I wouldn't. I can't speak for everyone, but I really doubt anyone else would be cool with that. And just because of the way, like, it's being invaded by the other world, by a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to life. Like, it would be almost impossible, I would think, to make it look legit. No matter what your video editing skills were like. Yeah, if nothing else, the audio would be messed up. And people would be able to tell that way. I did that room terribly, but I did it better than I've been doing it lately, so... hooray for improvement. But yeah, theoretically, like, I guess if somebody wanted to make, like, a TAS sort of thing of this game, they could do that. I mean, it still wouldn't be nearly as good as, like, a legit TAS using a frame-by-frame emulator and stuff, but I don't know. A really poor man's TAS. Hello, Slurper. I took the turn wide as well, because I figured he wouldn't be on like that part of the hallway. If I had actually taken the turn tight, it wouldn't have happened. RIP. One gator, at least, is expected. Even another one would be acceptable. Though I would certainly prefer to avoid it. Stay where you are, idiot. Yeah, that's called hacking. It's what Shinpuk does. No. Shinpuk is legit. If Shinpuk hacked, why would she intentionally miss getting record by 2 seconds yesterday? All part of the plan. Yeah, I know, Colin. I'm sorry. It's hard to speed game. Let me catch up on it right now. I think I'm actually caught up on it.
Dad, I'm home.
Dad, I'm home.
Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should...
Yeah, I know. I should be fastest in this game, but I'm not. Put your hands where I can see them, idiot. Average kill. I know, right, Colin? I mean, well, now that I'm ahead, this game's really skillful. This is the hardest game, actually. Well, okay. I didn't say this game was harder than Dark Souls. That would be ridiculous. I'm not insane. I would never say something that silly, even as a joke. It's not acceptable to say something like that in any context. Dark Souls will always be the hardest video game. Finally, we're in Silent Hill. What do you mean? We've been in Silent Hill the whole time. There's no game before Downpour that starts in a town that isn't Silent Hill. That was not good, but it was better than usual for me, so I'll take it. "1133", I'm pretty cool with that code. That was a really bad strafe. What's up, Caliber? I still haven't played Dust Force, even though I've heard it's really good and it looks really good. It looks like my kind of game. And I have it. I actually bought it a long time ago, but I still haven't played it because I'm stupid. My movement in this room was terrible, but it didn't waste that much time. The mall, underpass, and apartment are in Portland. 4815. Yeah, I know. I was JK when I said we were in Silent Hill before. She almost hit me. Oh, thank you for complimenting my hands. Hello? I don't know why she wouldn't go through the door. As usual, Cheryl is a free spirit. Thank you, Crimson. No, it was a reference to one of the interviews done with Devin Shatsky, I think? No. It was... Oh my god, it was Akira Yamaoka, I think. Which is a weird thing to say. 1 second. Okay. I think it was an interview with Akira Yamaoka. And it was like being translated. And it was about one of the newer Silent Hill games. I believe... No, it couldn't have been Downpour then. Okay, it wasn't Downpour because it was Akira Yamaoka who was talking about it. And I don't believe he worked on Downpour. It was one of the newer Silent Hill games. And he was basically like, yeah, this is going to be the first Silent Hill game where you don't actually start in Silent Hill. And that was after Silent Hill 3 and 4 had come out. Homecoming, okay. I didn't do a strafe turn around that corner, which was... I mean, you're supposed to. So I don't know why I didn't. I'm just the worst, I guess. That's very true, glass cannonless, I'm sorry. But it's okay, because after this, I'll be playing Cave Story, which is also an indie-developed platformer with pixel graphics. Drake, have you played La Milano? Neither can I, Drake. Hello? Oh my god, that's bad. What awful movement. If this run doesn't crash and burn on Leonard, it's gonna be like +5 probably, because I've made some really stupid movement errors. Then again, I probably did in my PB as well, so we will see. You have not? I see. Okay, the run is alive. Forgot to do the animation cancel. Oh well. Happens. Well, okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I wouldn't count that either. Good commentary. Excuse me. Even if you give SH3 a passing count, SH4 starts in South Ashfield Heights, so he's still wrong. Yeah. Intense gameplay. Dude, my finger is about to get slightly tired from holding W. These are Cherry MX Reds. They take a lot of force to hold down, let me tell you. I never played Silent Hill 4 either. See you, T-Dog. Thanks for stopping by. I have Silent Hill 4. I've had it for a long time. Just never played it, because I'm the worst. Browns are where... maybe. I'm a big fan of the linearity. I'm a big fan of feeling nothing at all when I press it down. People who try to shill mechanical keyboards always list higher tactility as one of the pros, but that's not even necessarily true, because reds and blacks are less tactile than regular shitty keyboards, and I like that. I like feeling nothing at all. WTF is a tactility. It means you can feel something a lot, basically. It means you can feel...
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion.
Clears,
We're
brah.
so glad you came. Please come inside.
If I were
and
rich,
look around.
I'd get another mechanical keyboard with clears,
Then go through the door.
just to try 'em.
Help!
To be honest, you kind of like Downpour. It looks like it has the most fun gameplay of the newer Silent Hills,
Hear those voices?
is what I'll say about it.
A family of
I haven't played it, but...
sliced into bloody pieces in this room. The cries of the
Please don't get too stressed out, Nub Zombie.
The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to.
If you haven't played Silent Hill 2, you really should.
I'm lying.
It's good stuff.
It's all just a joke. I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died. By suicide. That's Danny. A quiet young man.
Oh, you're playing it this weekend.
Friendly, as you
Neat.
can see. He was so eager. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven? This mansion is quite old, so I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime. Or if you prefer, we could come and visit you instead. That was supposed to be the exit, but it
Bad
seems
turn.
that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them.
Awful maze, dude. What am I doing? Someone want to explain that to me? I probably split late in my PB. In fact, I'm almost certain I did. Because I usually do split late after Borley, so yeah, never mind. Could very well be behind for all I know. Good. That area went pretty well. Douglas. See a glass cannonless. I was afraid the the Snow White mask wouldn't work. I was in a weird angle. Okay, moment of truth. Can I save a ton of time? Just by doing the horses in a right order without screwing up immensely? Or will I screw up immensely? One, two, three, four, turn around, 5. I got this. Get down here, idiot. I still got it, it's fine. You don't lose time as long as you make the cycle, and I made the cycle. Right? Maybe I didn't make the cycle. Either I made it by a long shot, or I missed it completely, and I don't see how I missed it, considering that that went really well. That's like better than most of my practice attempts, which succeeded. Well, I don't know. Maybe I made it. We will see what my splits say. Well, this isn't helping. Awful boss. I hate this boss. Take it out. Thank you, Nub Zombie. Why did you take 2 shots there? Okay, so I'm probably still losing time, even though the horses, again, probably went well, just because the fight itself didn't go well. Okay, maybe I'm not losing time, but I'm not saving much either. Again, I wasn't actually 14 seconds ahead on Borley. I was about even. Time for cheating strats. Oh, that hit me? Are you sure? And then she wanted to attack the missionary. Pretty epic. Am I doing a speedrun? I sure am. Or at least that's what I'd like to think it is. Whether I'm going fast is perhaps subjective. Yeah, it's a spook run. What's up, King Dark Flare? I've been screwing this room up massively lately. So I saved probably 2 seconds there. Even though, I mean, there's no reason at all to screw that room up ever, but I don't know, I have been. I don't know why. I almost pressed F11 instead of F10, which would have been pretty devastating. Actually, I suppose it wouldn't as far as in-game time goes, but I mean, I wouldn't have allowed that, personally. Thank you for being here since the end of the mall. I don't know why I did that turn so stupidly, but that's okay. It's a good thing I didn't need it, Crimson. Heh. But thank you. Wow, damn nice. We had the same thing on our minds. Hello? Cheryl. Why are you such a violent person? She must have played too many video games. See ya, loser. She played all the GTAs. Why did I do that? Other than me not turning in that last room, this has been a really good chapel. So I'm probably going to save a little bit more time, even if the god fight is equivalent. Bad turn. Bad turn again. I'm like overcompensate on those 2 turns. I was overcompensating for the mistakes that I usually make. I usually turn too late. That time I turn too early. Cheryl, I'm not in the mood. What a dumb way to lose time. I cannot believe that. Why is that happening? Okay. Saved time anyway. What a horrendous god fight. I don't know why she was doing that. What's up, Sam or Purge? Sam R. Purge. Anyway, PB, personal best time that I have ever achieved. Better time than I have achieved in the past. Yee-haw.
Not yet. You're still alive.
Thanks, y'all.
Oh. Just a joke.
You've got terrible taste.
You got terrible taste, girl. Terrible.
Heather, did
You
you?
don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
Want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
Ooh. Yeah. Personal best hype. Yeah, I think I will do that, Drac. Okay. I will call you Sam. You did, Colin, but this isn't world record. Thank you, though. Nope. Thanks, Silent Hill 3 PC team. Oop. Shunpuk's timer taking a second away from me. I know your tricks. That Alessa fight, goddamn. How is the god fight that fast? Should have been way slower. Oh well, I'll take it. I'll take it. 532. Pretty happy with this time. 1 minute from world record. I mean, I'm not happy as in satisfied. I'm gonna go for better times, but I'm happy as in happy. What was that time I just overwrote? Why did I ever save that?